up.
Sit down.
You want how to train your dragon? Get your dragon riding reps in? I say we have a dragon riding epic at home. Forget just training a dragon when you can truly become part of an even grander epic, one that trains you. Say my name.
It's the Neverending Story. Let's crank the nostalgia and pump up Wolfgang Petersen's 1984 fantasy banger. This flick's a mental protein shake hitting harder than Falkor's tail on a windy day. It's no fairy tale, it's a deadlift for your spirit, with vibes so epic they'd make Atreyu chest bump the rock biter. But here's the real question. Does the Neverending Story still pump up your imagination, or has its wonder, its fantastical gains, slowly been consumed by the encroaching void, like a forgotten gym membership collecting dust in your wallet?
We start with Bastian Balthazar Bucks. Wow, that's an unfortunate name. Tracks because Bastian is a lonely, bullied kid, escaping his troubles by delving into a mysterious leather-bound book. This kid was ready to bulk up on narrative, ditching the treadmill of reality, cruising for some mental hypertrophy.
This book wasn't just any old paperback. It was his dusty portal transporting him right into the fantastical world of Fantasia. But this wondrous realm, it's under dire threat from the nothing, a consuming metaphysical void born from humanity's dwindling imagination and lost dreams. It's like watching your gains vanish from laziness or too much cardio. Pure catabolic waste. The childlike Empress, the very heart and soul of Fantasia, is fading, and only a human child from beyond Fantasia's borders can truly restore her. Heavy stuff, demanding a heavy lift from someone.
From there, the narrative throws us deep into Fantasia itself, following Atreyu, a young warrior tasked by the Empress to find a cure and save Fantasia from total annihilation. His perilous quest leads him through increasingly fantastical and dangerous landscapes, facing numerous challenges that test his courage and resolve. He seeks the Southern Oracle, passing through treacherous swamps of sadness and a deadly gate guarded by two sphinxes that vaporize anyone lacking self-confidence. Sounds like my first ex-wife. Talk about a mental fortitude test. Along the way, he befriends the iconic Luck Dragon, Falkor, who clearly skipped leg day. But I would too if I could fly.
And when he finally seeks the Southern Oracle, Uyulala, her riddles are tougher than trying to figure out the assembly instructions for a new squat rack. You know the answer's there, but your mind just can't compute. As Atreyu's journey unfolds, Bastian realizes he isn't just a passive reader flipping pages. He is in it, truly part of the narrative. It's like he's been watching a workout tape, admiring the form, but then suddenly finds himself in the gym, right there, spotting Atreyu's deadlifts, a spiritual spot if you will. His connection grows stronger, his mental muscles developing with every twist of the tail.
The nothing continues its relentless march. It's the ultimate existential vacuum, sucking the life out of everything that gives the world vibrancy. Again, like my ex-wife. The Empress ultimately calls upon Bastian, her voice resonating through the book, revealing that only a human child from beyond Fantasia's borders, from the real world, can give her a new name and rebuild the land from the remnants. What? Bastian's the ultimate spotter for Fantasia's last desperate rep, practically yelling from his attic hideaway. You got this. Lightweight, baby.
His struggle to name the Empress, that's his peak mental performance. Like a perfectly executed one-arm snatch in the gym of the mind. You think a new world-saving name just appears out of thin air? You gotta pull that creative weight from the ground up. That final repetition, that's where the magic happens. Bastian finally cries out, "Moonchild!" saving Fantasia from total obliteration. What the heck are we even watching, dude? He then uses his own burgeoning creativity to rebuild the magical world, piece by piece.
He emerges from the book a genuine champion, radiating inner aesthetic definition like he just finished a spiritual cutting phase and was totally stage ready for life. This is how you etch out those striations, my man. The film beautifully highlights how creativity and believing in stories can bring wonder back to life, both in Fantasia and in our own world, proving that true power comes from within.
Bastion got the ultimate narrative games, pure storytelling hypertrophy. He filled his emotional tank to the brim. Mass is the only metric.
So don't hesitate to claim your spiritual advancement, friend. What's a good workout without some flexing at the end? Now he's basically ready to get back and regulate those bullies. Dragon style.
Alright, let's talk production power. Wolfgang Petersen, known for directing Das Boot, a real heavy lifter in the director's chair. This was a massive venture for a German film. Nearly $27 million invested. That's some serious cash-ish for a fantasy flick in '84, broheem.
Indeed, a true investment in imaginative games. Petersen understood that for fantasy, you need real steel, not just smoke and mirrors. He championed practical effects, animatronics, and puppetry, consciously ditching flimsy early CGI. Think about it. Every wrinkle on the rockbiter's face, every scale on Falkor is all tangible muscle crafted by human hands. It's why those creatures still hold up today.
Exactly. So you got Falkor the Luck Dragon, the Rockbiter, the menacing Gamork. These weren't just laser pixels trying to look like something. They were physical beasts, real iron in the gym, making Fantasia feel totally authentic. That dedication to real in-camera effects, that's what gave the world its density and separation, pulling the audience right into the magic. You felt the weight of the Rockbiter, the furry texture of Falkor. Bam, boom, pow.
It was a masterclass in meticulous craftsmanship, setting a crucial benchmark for what fantasy could be. Coupled with Klaus Dollinger's evocative score and Limhall's globally recognized theme, a real auditory power-up that still hits harder than a clean and jerk. It created an atmosphere that solidified its status as an 80s cinematic icon. My preferred auditory experience? Marvin Gaye and weights hitting the ground.
The film's visual and cultural footprint are undeniable, a true benchmark of cinematic power. It captures so much spirit. While Fantasia faced decline, the film skillfully wove in Bastion's real-world anxieties, creating an unpredictable yet compelling narrative that ultimately became its strength.
Absolutely. The look and feel were phenomenal gains for their time, impacting culture like a well-executed marketing blitz. The film utilizes Fantasia's resurgence to remind us of the sheer untamed power of imagination.
The Neverending Story isn't a factual document. I know, thanks genius. But seriously, it takes the artistic reins, intensifies impact, and compels you to ponder storytelling and existence. It elevates your spirit, challenges perceptions, and leaves you utterly captivated. It's about the human experience, set to the extraordinary visuals. It's definitely worth experiencing again and again. Neverending Story through its paces. This film is a serious mental fortitude exercise. The exploration of imagination, the meticulously crafted world, and the enduring power of stories is profound. But at times, I felt confused and bewildered with the plot. I'd give it 3 out of 5 resistance bands.
3 out of 5 resistance bands? I'm gonna have to beg to differ, young grasshopper. The film's execution of abstract concepts, though less straightforward, presents a timeless metaphor for creativity and art. Based on that, it certainly earned my commendation. 4 out of 5 resistance bands. It's a cinematic experience that'll leave you feeling creatively empowered. It's like a personal best for your perspective. Hold it. You think we done just cause we gave you the fattest film critique known to man? And let you slide without getting a film-inspired workout routine, punk? Quit playing around and receive this high-powered fitness knowledge for your ass. So you've analyzed the narrative games, but are you ready for the physical application? A true hero doesn't just understand the story, they become strong enough to live it. It's time to forge a physique worthy of saving Fantasia. This isn't just a workout, it's a physical manifestation of your heroic will. You are the warrior Atreyu. Train like it, sucker. First, we confront despair itself. You're in the swamp of sadness. Your brother in iron, your spotter for life, Artax, is sinking into the abyss of apathy. Your bicep curls mean nothing here. You need functional raw posterior chain power. This is a pull against existential dread. You are pulling your very hope from the mud, so squeeze it. Find a heavy tire or sled and attach a thick long rope. Dig your heels into the ground, get your hips low, and keep your chest proud and your back straight. Now pull hand over hand, like you're reeling in a kraken from the deep. The power comes from your legs and your back, not your arms. Feel the fire in your lats, your glutes, your forearms. That is the feeling of sadness being defeated. This is about total effort. Perform 3 sets to absolute failure. Go until you can't pull another inch. If you still have energy left, you let Artax sink. Do you want that on your conscience? Do not let him sink. Wanna ride a luck dragon? You need legs like a Kazakh warrior to stick to Falkor while he does some loop-de-loops. Weak hips? You eating dirt, bruh. Make a wide stance. Chest up. Core tight. Sink into a deep squat on one side. Other leg straight. Toes up. Flow to the other side. Smooth like Falkor gliding through the clouds. 4 sets of 8 reps per leg should be a good start. Depth and grace. Channel that dragon rider swagger into the dumpster. Finally, we build the explosive capacity to outrun oblivion. The nothing is not a creature you can fight. It is a concept you must outpace. It represents every skipped workout, every lazy rep, every forgotten dream. It's the creeping void of mediocrity. This isn't cardio. This is a series of desperate, defiant sprints against the encroaching emptiness. Find a track, a field, or a treadmill. You will sprint. This is not a jog. This is an all-out, arms-pumping, knees-driving explosion of speed for 30 seconds. Imagine a piece of Fantasia is crumbling right behind your heels. After 30 seconds, slow to a complete walk for 60 seconds. That is your brief moment of safety. Repeat this cycle 8 to 10 times. You should be gasping for air by the end. Your lungs burning with the fire of defiance. If this feels easy, the nothing is gaining on you. Run faster. That's it. We did it. No more sitting on your ass watching these movies.
Thanks for watching, and remember, keep moving with the movies.
Remain.
Adios.